A Moscow man was arrested for an alleged online act, what he did and admitted to coming up.
In a new exhibit coming to WSU, what historical meaning it holds to the Murrow College? Next on Murrow News 8.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Welcome to this Wednesday edition of Murrow News 8. I'm Dylan Cavalier.
And I'm Ella Price. The weather has been everywhere lately. Connor, what's up with that?
Yeah, Ella. Rain, Rain, Go Away is not going to be the song to sing coming up later in the day. We're looking at a 90% chance of rain going into the evening and heading into early tomorrow morning. Now that temperature for tomorrow morning is going to drop to a low of about 32 degrees overall. And with those lower temperatures coming in, we're going to be queuing in a rain and snow mix at around 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. And with that, expect your morning to be a little bit wetter than normal, but that snow is not going to stick. So those sledding hills on tops and flats are not going to be primed up for those winter weather activities. Now heading into the state map overall, Olympia and Seattle on the west side still experiencing those very wet conditions, but going into the center of the state for Yakima and Tri-Cities, looking at those highs into the mid to high 50s, a bit warmer, but on the far east side of the state, similar to the west side, it's going to be in those showery, rainy conditions overall. But now going into our 5-day forecast for the city of Pullman, that rain and snow mix is going to continue for Thursday and Friday, but we're going to hit a dry spell hitting into Saturday and Sunday. Those temperatures are coming back up into the 50s for the high. Great chance to get outside, maybe experience some more activities. And with the daylight savings coming in on Sunday, those sunsets are going to come a bit later in the 6 to 7 o'clock range, finally getting that full daylight. But next, Grant Cavalier is going to have our Pullman trends and conditions for the years to come.
Joshua Ward knows it's warming up.
Well above average temperatures this winter.
And as a field meteorologist, Joshua doesn't see it changing anytime soon.
We are in the decade for breaking records, and it seems to be every single year we break another record for weather. It's ridiculous.
Jaitun Patel, a weather data scientist, agrees that things are warming up in Pullman.
Baseline is warming up gradually, making like the above average seasons more likely.
And even though the sun is out, it's extremely windy, and I'm sitting on a pile of snow. It begs the question, what really is Pullman's weather this year?
The precipitation is normal, like 2/3 of an inch above normal, which is not like a very high degree of variation, but temperatures are 3 degrees warmer.
While Jaitun showed that snowfall has been average this year, Joshua described why it has been feeling warmer and more mild of a winter.
One of the reasons why this is happening is that the polar jet stream has been acting very erratically. The polar jet stream acts as this barrier between this extremely cold and extremely warm air masses. So we're getting these more extreme troughs and ridges in the jet stream. So we're getting the extremes are becoming more extreme.
Joshua estimated what next winter will probably look like.
A little bit of decrease in precipitation next winter, and probably some more the same temperatures.
And while data suggests that temperatures will continue to rise, both Joshua and Jaitun stated that weather is anything but predictable.
So what we consider normal does gradually shift over time.
The atmosphere still does what it wants to do. It's not governed by some criteria book or textbook.
I'm Grant Cavalier reporting from a warming up Pullman for Murrow News 8.
A Moscow man has been arrested for online child enticement allegations. Stephen Fisher, a 54-year-old, probed sexual activity with a Latah County detective propped as a 14-year-old girl. Fisher questioned if the made-up girl was an undercover cop, yet still sent pictures of his genitalia and admitted he wanted to meet the girl. Fisher was arrested during a search warrant and remains in the Nez Perce County Sheriff's Office jail in Lewiston. He is facing charges of a felony for child enticement through internet usage. 60 Moscow High students walked out to protest immigration and custom enforcement. Basil Carter, a member of the school's Human Rights Club, organized the Monday protest. The protest brought out spectators and debaters, including a controversial Christ Church pastor. This comes after a previous protest last year on the Trump administration.
A new exhibit has been released by the Murrow College. The Murrow Artifacts is opening in Terrell Library Atrium. The exhibit includes historic artifacts that highlight the life of Edward R. Murrow and Murrow College's evolution of the most notable items, including Murrow's personal pocket watch, a film reel from the documentary Harvest of Shame, an Emmy Award, belonging to the 60 Minutes creator Don Hewitt. The exhibit comes as part of the lead up to the 50th Murrow Symposium in April. WSU is hosting an inaugural global summit focusing on artificial intelligence starting March 12th and ending the following day. WSU will host a global summit where national leaders in technology, education, and faculty and students will discuss a variety of topics. WSU aims to not ignore the rise of AI, but instead guide the discussion in what the university can do in learning, public service, and research.
After the break, WSU created an intrigued piece. What 3D replica will help with the research?
And stay tuned to find out what local quilters are inviting to the Colfax community to take part in.
It's okay to be scared. You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, Mom, it's me, your daughter. Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Thanks for your patience. Thank you so much.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
The WSU Nuclear Science Center is attempting to increase its capacity for workforce training and research. The coming years may look different for the program as they hope to boost opportunities for certificates, degrees, and micro-credentials. This desire for growth comes with the estimate that nearly 300,000 nuclear workforce jobs will be needed by 2050.
WSU researchers have made a 3D printed model of the left side of the human heart. The model even contracts and beats, offering a chance for medical students to have lifelike experiences. The left side of the heart performs the most vital functions and experiences the most amount of pressure. The plan to work with medical professionals and students to continue this work. Quilters in Whitman County are inviting community members to join together at the Whitman Samplers Quilt Guild Expedition in Colfax. We sent our reporter Augustus Marceau to learn what they will show and how to show out.
Hey folks, I'm at the Colfax Library with the Whitman Sampler Quilters Guild exhibition going from March 3rd to April 10th, so you still have time to come check it out for yourself. Now, all of these quilts are made by local community members, actually a lot of them being made just across the street at the Palouse River Quilt Shop. A lot of these creators are trying to show their new techniques and the story behind why they created it. And if you're interested in learning that for yourself, they will be having an open house to meet the creators on March 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. Now, one of these quilts could be coming home with you, and that's going to be via their raffle. Now, raffle tickets are $1 each, and the funds will be going directly to creating a quilt of valor, and that is a quilt for a veteran in the local community. So that's the best way to show support. I've been Augustus Marceau. We'll see you back at the desk.
Find out which Coug made the All-WCC team, and a look at the two swimmers who made it to the NCAA championships after the break. The all WCC teams have been announced, and WCU's own Ace Glass took home 2 honors. He was named to the all WCC second team and the all WCC freshman team. Glass was averaging 16 points a game. Andy Okafor, while not being named to a team, was an honorable mention for the awards. Okafor was averaging 11 points and 6 rebounds on the season. With the men's college basketball regular season over, the WCC tournament will begin tomorrow. Despite finishing as the 8th seed, WCU did earn a first-round bye. They will play the winner of Pepperdine versus the University of Portland. WCU has beaten Portland this season, but they recently lost to Pepperdine 87-86. WCU will play the winner March 6th. WCU women's basketball earned the 9th seed in the WCC, will be taking on the 12th-seeded Seattle U. WCU is coming off 2 wins while Seattle U is fading, losing 4 straight. Seattle U will be a familiar opponent for the Cougs as the two played February 28th. That game resulted in a 57-50 Cougar victory. While the game was close at the end, the Cougs dominated the game from tip-off. WCU baseball begins a 4-game series against future Pac-12 foe Texas State. The Cougs are coming off a series sweep versus Long Beach State and look to continue that. The first game is tomorrow at 4 p.m. and the game will be streamed on ESPN+. In swimming, WCU swimmers Emily Lundgren and Darcy Rivet are heading to the NCAA Swimming and Diving Championships. It is the 4th straight season that WCU is sending multiple swimmers to the event. Lundgren will be competing in both 100 and 200 meter breaststroke events. Rivet will compete in the 50 and 100 meter freestyle event. The World Baseball Classic is finally here. Chinese Taipei takes on Australia to kick off pool play in the tournament. The game will be played in the Tokyo Dome and starts at 10 p.m. on FS1. Team USA plays later in the week on Friday as they host Team Brazil and hopes to bring their 2nd World Baseball Classic title after falling just short in 2023 in Japan against the finals. That game will start at 5 p.m. Friday on Fox.
And what famous country artist is coming to Pullman during Family Weekend? Find out after the break.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
WSU is bringing some country to the stage this April. During the Spring Family Weekend, country artist Kip Moore will play at Beasley Coliseum. Known for his hits Hey Pretty Girl and Something About a Truck, Moore takes the stage at 7 o'clock p.m. Saturday, April 18th, with doors opening at 6 o'clock. Tickets are being sold starting at $26.
That's all we have for today. Goodbye.